Can you beat Fallout New Vegas as a powder ganger? Let's get right into the rules. Number 1, you can only use explosives as weapons. Number 2, you must wear a powder ganger outfit the entire time. Number 3, you must be loyal to the powder gangers no matter what. With these rules in mind, we head into character creation. I name myself Powder Ganger for obvious reasons. And for the look, I made my character one of the preset guys, but with a slightly cooler hairstyle. For special, I went all in for perception, but left it at 9 so I could use the 4 eyes trait to get another point for free. Turns out I should have put it at 7 because the glasses already give you 1 perception on top of the bonus, and your hat also does the same thing, just with no bonus. For traits, of course, I pick 4 eyes and Wild Wasteland because I always pick that one. I tag explosives because it's the only weapon I can use, along with speech and barter just in case if I run out of bombs. I try punching these beer bottles down, but it doesn't really work, so I have to use a gun to get through the tutorial. I'm not using it to fight anything, so I don't think it should count. I instantly catch up with Joe Cobb and side with him. I also get Chet on our team, but he doesn't do much to be honest. He gives me some leather armor I can't even use. We took out Goodsprings with relative ease, but there is a good amount of casualties on our side. Luckily, that's what I was hoping for. I was finally able to loot the bodies and get some armor. Now, the main problem with the Powder Ganger disguise is that you're hated by a pretty large amount of people. Pretty much everyone involved with the NCR will shoot you on sight, and some civilians will too. I was able to make my way to Prim, but they also were hostile towards me, so the only real option I had was to clear out the Bison Steve and steal this convenient holotape detailing exactly where I should go next. I then went back to Goodsprings and traveled to Sloan, hoping to fix Snuffle's leg. Unfortunately, I was hated by Sloan and had to retreat and head to Nipton. I spared Oliver Swank, not only because he's a powder ganger, but because he genuinely seems like a pretty good guy. I don't know why everyone hates on him. And at Novak, I had to kill Crawford for some nice looking glasses, and this was more difficult than you'd think. She kept on running up close to me, so if I used the bombs, I'd blow myself up. It all worked out in the end, but it was more of a challenge than I expected. I returned home to the NCR Correctional Facility. I tried stealing off Mayers, and he got so angry about it, he tried killing me. Luckily, all these nearby powder gangers could tell I was obviously in the right here and defended me up against him. I headed up to Eddie after that and got started on his missions. First up was to get rid of his rival gang. Now, I'm not a violent guy, so I used my words to get them to leave unharmed. And next was some bounty hunter hanging around Powder Ganger territory, so I blew him up. Now was the final mission. Eddie told me that the NCR was up to something big. So I went to try to do some stealth, but I got caught really fast. I had to use some dynamite. I returned home to the prison and told Eddie about what was going on, and he told me the NCR were raiding the prison. I could have ran away, but I had to follow the third rule. You must be loyal to the Powder Gangers, no matter what. I tried setting up a trap for the NCR, but one of my guys walked into it for some reason and blew the whole entire plan. I was no match for the NCR and I died. So can you beat Fallout New Vegas as a Powder Ganger? No, apparently not. I think this is probably the first ever challenge video on YouTube where I actually fail the challenge. Just my own unique spin on the whole genre.